I don't tend to play games on release, usually because I'm already playing something else, or I have plans for other games despite buying new releases day one, but one title managed to break this habit of mine. While the games I play are usually niche and I don't often get the opportunity to talk about them, I enjoy hearing others talk about their experience with their favorite games. It's fun hearing others talk about their own journeys, and it's also a way for me to find out about games I should try out, especially if they're in the genre I like. One coworker of mine, when asked what his favorite game was, declared a certain strategy game his all-time favorite game, having played it multiple times, even being brave enough to say it's the best strategy game. One of my favorite genres of games are strategy games, with titles such as Unicorn Overlord, Path of Radiance, Valkyria Chronicles, and Triangle Strategy being some of my favorite games. And with the game getting a remake out of seemingly nowhere, and since I wasn't playing anything a week prior, I thought I should wait and see for myself. On October 13th, I completed Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. Getting to play a new tactics game after I haven't played one in a while was really fun, with Ramza and Delita both being great characters to follow through the story. Ramza and Delita starting on opposite ends only to switch in the end was really cool, even with gameplay elements playing into it, with Ramza staying as a squire but Delita becoming a holy knight. With both of them being opposite sides of the same coin when it came to early conflicts, it was really interesting to see the story take place with strings being pulled from every side of the war, seeing who would come out on the top in the end. And as for the battles and jobs, it was really fun to unlock new jobs since they came with their own abilities to mix up sets with, despite the grind being a little bit tiring. Being able to use summons to impact the battlefield was really fun, especially with the casting calls characters would have for certain abilities. While it was really easy to find good combos for jobs, such as dual wielding just being a great ability on its own, the game was still able to provide a challenge since the enemy would have combos of their own to turn the tides. Though after a while, a few moments did irk me. With this game using generic units for your party members at the beginning, it made me appreciate units in other games. While the characters are definitely underdeveloped, those units are still characters, even with what little story they had, influencing who I would want in my team and making it fun to choose a team of favorites. While there are story characters that join your party down the line, I didn't want to grind out abilities and JP again since I had already built my party to begin with, and grinding wasn't that quick of a process due to the job system. And as much as I love Ramza's ideologies and motive, it gets a bit repetitive hearing him justify himself and his actions to his enemies mid-battle, which they end up ignoring, which breaks the pace of the battles for me. However, that wasn't enough for me to not enjoy the game. I still really love the art direction and Ramza's story with the Zodiac Stones, and being able to sweep most of the battlefield with my strong units was really empowering. The side quests with Mustadio were really fun too, wishing he had a bigger role in the main story, or at least more side quests with him. My favorite side quest being the Automaton. Seeing Ramza asking Construct 8 to dispose of Mustadio got a good laugh out of me. And as much as I didn't like the dialogue breaking the pace of the combat, a lot of the dialogue both in and out of battle had me paying close attention for those life-changing lines. All of this adds up for an experience not high up in my ranking for strategy games, but one I was glad to have played, including Tactics Ogre as they helped kick off one of my favorite genres. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, don't forget to save your games. Have a good one, everybody.